My dear child, this is not a message for everyone, this is for you and only you. I am speaking through Archangel Michael, and I have just 2 minutes to reach your heart, before a decision is made without your knowledge. Listen carefully, do not dismiss this, do not share it with others. This message is sacred, urgent, and deeply private, and time is slipping away. At this very moment, as you hear my voice, a secret gathering is being organized. You haven't been invited, nor informed, yet everything happening revolves around you. They are plotting something you wouldn't expect, a move to remove you from a place that was always meant to be yours, a place earned by your prayers, your suffering, and your steadfastness. They are not debating your growth, instead they are scheming how to halt it. My angels weep, because they witness the trap being laid, while you remain unaware. That is why I sent Archangel Michael, with a divine mandate, to reach you before it's too late. Right now he stands beside you, softly urging you to open your heart and widen your eyes. Stay silent but vigilant, because missing this message means missing the shield I am weaving around your name and your destiny. Fear is not what I want from you, awareness is. As you read this, quietly say within your heart, I receive this message from God and I am protected. This world has grown too loud, drowning out your truth, with voices that fear your brilliance. But I see your light, I witness the sincerity in your intentions. That is exactly why your enemies strive so hard to eliminate you, not because you are weak, but precisely because you are strong. They speak of you not from dislike, but from dread, afraid that others will soon follow your path of truth. That is why they aim to silence you, but I did not create you to be quieted, I made you to rise, especially when they try to push you down. You did not come across this by chance, you were led here. The enemy arranges secret meetings, heaven sends whispered messages. They plot in shadows, I speak through the wind. And my whisper is louder than their plotting. Are you truly listening? Before going further, pause for a moment, and silently ask God, if this message is meant for me, please let me feel your presence now. I know who you are. You are the one who stays silent through pain, who gives even when depleted, who smiles when no one notices. And now those you once trusted sit together, not to uplift you, but to discuss how to erase your name from the honor you rightly earned. But my child, I am God, they do not control your fate, I do. This message comes because you are about to face a choice. What you decide next will open a door that no one else can unlock. The instant you follow this message, you will sense a shift in your reality. Archangel Michael stands ready, he has been waiting. He has witnessed what is happening behind your back, the plans laid in secret chambers. He holds a heavenly scroll, inscribed with your name, glowing in divine light. But I can only release this scroll, if you surrender your fears, and embrace your full divine power. Stay aligned with the light, keep your connection with this sacred guidance, for you will need these truths repeated in the days ahead. You are never alone, not now, not ever. Do not let anyone convince you that your voice lacks significance. They seek to erase your name, because it shines too brightly, but I wrote your name in my eternal book, long before they knew of you, and I will not erase it, instead I am lifting it higher. Take a deep breath now, just breathe. What you are about to hear is not meant to frighten you, but to awaken your spirit, to remind you of what truly unfolds around you. There are moments when those around you pretend to support you, while quietly planning to push you aside. They do this not because of any fault in you, but because your presence reveals their hidden secrets. Your light acts as a mirror, and some cannot bear to see their own reflection. Right now a hushed conversation takes place, behind your name. They are setting a table, not to invite you, but to discuss removing you from a role, an opportunity, a promise that belongs to you. What they fail to see is that I sit at every one of those tables, I hear every whispered word. I did not allow this to break you, I allowed it to reveal their true faces. They believe they hold control, but I am the author of your story, and right now, I am turning the page. Listen closely, my child, among them is one who wrestles with guilt, one who resists going along with this plan. This person is the key I will use to shift everything in your favor. But now is not the time to act, do not respond or confront. Remain close to me, I am working behind the scenes, I am speaking through the winds. Soon I will move. If your heart quickens as you read this, it is because my spirit confirms, this truth was meant for you. I see every move they make. The meeting was no secret to me. They may consider themselves clever, but I am wisdom itself. I allow their moves, only to expose, where their true loyalties lie. The plan is clear, they aim to remove your name, silence your influence, and weaken your voice. But they forget, your name is not written in their ledgers, it is engraved in mine. I do not allow erasure, I allow elevation. They whisper behind your back, I will shout your praise. They plot in shadows, I will reward you in daylight. You must trust me, even when you cannot yet see, how I will overturn this, because I always prevail, I never lose a battle, and I am not starting now. The reason you are reading this, is because heaven sees your worthiness, for divine intervention, and this moment is it. You are not broken, you are chosen. You are never alone, not now, not ever. Your journey is far from over, and the best is yet to come. You are covered. You are not being removed, you are being revealed. There is someone watching you right now, someone involved in this plan, yet their heart is beginning to stir. I am working on this person, moving within their thoughts, reminding them of your kindness, your unwavering loyalty, when you had no obligation to be so. This realization is shaking them to their core. They no longer want to carry out the plan. Here's the truth I want you to hold close. I am transforming this very setup into the foundation for your miracle. The moment they thought they could silence you, was the moment I prepared to speak louder. When they believed they could remove you, I was positioning you for something far greater. They are not concluding your story, they are unknowingly helping me open a new beautiful chapter. But before we go further, I need to ask. Can you remain calm when the pressure rises? Can you keep your faith steady when life seems unjust? Can you hold your silence while your name is quietly spoken in rooms where you're not invited? If you can, then you will witness something few are privileged to see, you will watch me defend you in real time. Let these words resonate deep within your soul. God is not letting this end the way they planned, He is crafting a better ending just for me. Sometimes your silence holds the loudest power. While they plot and scheme, heaven watches intently, angels gather in readiness, and the divine shift quietly begins. I didn't bring you this far, just to abandon you. I didn't bless you, to have someone else steal what I have given. No, my favor upon you is unshakable. No earthly plan can erase what I have written in the heavens. What I've planned for you is unstoppable. My beloved child, do you realize why every attempt to break you before failed? Because I refused to let them succeed. It was not chance or coincidence, it was my protection wrapped around you, often unseen, but always present. Even when you doubted, even when you felt alone, I was there. I held your heart together, through the darkest nights, and whispered peace into your spirit, as the world around you grew cold. And now I am here again, not with silence, but with warning, because this time their plan is different. It's not just idle gossip or petty jealousy, it is calculated and organized. They have put their intentions on paper. Your name has been circled in red ink. But they don't understand that your name is already written in golden letters, in the book of life, and no human ink can overwrite divine script. Archangel Michael watches over them, he has heard every word spoken, in that secret meeting, even the vote to remove you. The moment they said, "Let's remove them," heaven responded instantly. That's why I sent this message to you, that's why the wind carries this warning now. Protect my child. You are not imagining things, that unsettled feeling, the sense that something isn't right, is your spirit sensing the invisible war. But take heart, you will not face this battle alone. I have already gone before you, I have overheard every conversation, read every letter, and discerned every motive. My decision is made, you will not be moved. They may be plotting your removal, but I am orchestrating your revival. They believe they are pushing you down, but I am using their pressure to lift you higher. You don't have to fight this battle yourself, you only need to obey me. Be still, let them plan, let them whisper, let them meet in secret. Soon I will speak, and my voice will silence every false word said against you. I will not only protect you, I will promote you. But remember, timing is everything. For now, your role is silence, strength, and surrender. Direct hit. Your mission is not to respond to their attacks, but to prepare for my proclamation. Direct hit. I am not merely stopping their plan, I am launching mine. You might think the delay means defeat, but it is divine alignment. Their betrayal is the tool I am using, to reveal truth. Their plots are the instruments, pushing you into your rightful position. You haven't lost anything, you are about to gain everything. Soon a name will be revealed to you, a person among them, part of this discussion, whose heart trembles as my spirit moves. This individual will make a choice, that changes everything. Until then, I ask you to do something courageous, trust me completely. Not because the road looks easy, but because you know who walks it beside you. Lift your hands now and say quietly, God, even when I don't understand, I trust that you are moving behind the scenes. The shift is near, the reversal is coming. What they sought to steal from you will be restored sevenfold, the door they thought they shut behind you will open wider than they imagined, not by their kindness, but by my justice. You no longer have to prove your worth, you don't have to explain yourself, to those who were never meant to recognize your value. The only validation you need is mine, and I have already declared you worthy. Hear this final truth for now. They may be convening in secret, but I am moving openly. They may be scripting plans, but I am rewriting destiny. They may be scheming in shadows, but I am preparing a platform for your rise. Hold your peace, beloved child. Your victory has been scheduled from eternity. They sought to exclude you, but I am building a new space around you, one they cannot ignore. Remember this sacred truth, often forgotten by the world, but never by heaven. When you are chosen, you are also challenged, not because you are weak, but because what you carry is powerful. This is why the enemy attacks, not for your flaws, but because of your mission. Inside you is something they cannot steal, though they try to stir people, who don't even realize they are being used. But Archangel Michael stands guard, not just watching, but fiercely protecting. Right now he is moving to shield you, to hold back the darkness, and prepare the way for your breakthrough. So stay close to me, be still in your spirit. I am working all things for your good. The enemy's plans will fail, but your divine destiny will flourish. Trust the process, even when the path seems uncertain, even when the silence is deafening. Your name is written with power, your story is not ending, it is just beginning. Keep your faith alive, for the light is rising within you, and all around you. You are not alone, you are loved beyond measure, and I am here, always by your side, preparing the way. Let the peace of this truth settle deep in your heart. The battle is not yours to fight alone, I am with you. And soon you will see the fruits of this divine justice, unfold before your eyes, greater than you dared hope. Stand firm, hold fast, your miracle is coming. The journey continues, and with every step, you are being made whole again. The darkness will fade, and your light will shine brighter than ever before. Remember, you are not just surviving, you are thriving, rising, and victorious. This is the promise I seal upon you today. Keep your eyes on the horizon, and your heart anchored in divine love. The story is far from over. And you, my precious child, are the hero of every page yet to come. In his hand he holds something heaven has kept hidden until now, a sealed scroll, with your name etched in divine light. This scroll contains the assignment I have reserved for you, a task that no one else can complete, a door that no one else can open, a promise that no one else can hold. But here is the truth you must grasp with your whole heart. Before I release what's written in the scroll, I must know you are ready. Ready to walk even when the path is unclear, ready to believe even when your name is being questioned, ready to move forward even when you hear the whispers behind your back. This is why I sent this message today, not to burden you, but to build you, to show you that your name may be discussed behind closed doors, but your destiny is being discussed in heaven, and heaven has decided to elevate you, not erase you. Warning, listen to me closely now, because what I say next will prepare you for the next 7 days of your life. Warning, within the next 7 days, someone you least expect will reach out to you. At first it may seem random, but it's not. This person carries information that confirms what I have just revealed to you. They were not part of the plan, but they heard something, they felt something, and now they are torn. They are the witness I'm sending. When they come, listen with peace, not fear, because this is me confirming. You are not crazy, you are covered. Now hear me, there will be an opportunity to speak up, but not yet. There will be a time to rise, but not today. Today you stay still and trust. And while you wait I fight, while you rest I rearrange, while you pray I position angels around you. You are not losing time, you are gaining power. Dove, say this slowly: I will not panic, I will not doubt, I will trust that God is clearing the way. Dove, you don't have to rush to be seen, you don't need to prove your value, you don't have to defend yourself, to those who already made up their minds. You only need to remember who called you. I did, not man, not status, not influence. Me, the one who knew your heart, before the world saw your face. So now let them plan, let them meet, let them speak, because you're not in danger, you're in transition. You are not being erased, you are being refined. You are not being pushed out, you are being prepared for your placement. Child, my glory doesn't show up when everything is easy, it shows up when it's darkest. When everything seems uncertain, when people walk away, when silence surrounds you. And just when they think you've lost, I reveal that you were never alone, I reveal the scroll, I reveal your name in fire, and I place you exactly where I always meant for you to be. Scroll, write this upon your heart: heaven has already decided my story ends in glory. Scroll, the time is now, my child, you have waited, you have listened, you have trusted me in the silence. And because you obeyed when it was hard, because you kept your spirit quiet, while the enemy grew louder, I now release what was written, long before your name was ever spoken on this earth. Archangel Michael is opening the scroll, and with it a wave of divine energy is being released into your life, a shift so deep, even your enemies will feel it in their bones. I am not just saving your position, I am changing the entire landscape. You won't have to return to what they planned for you, you're stepping into what I prepared for you. Let me tell you what I see the meeting being paused, I see confusion rising in their minds, I see one person standing up, saying I don't think we should do this, I see another one shaking their head, backing away slowly. And I see my hand hovering above it all, canceling every scheme, burning every false record, wiping clean every page they wrote against you. Because when I move, no man can stop me. And I am moving for you, I am rerouting what they tried to steal, I am exposing what they tried to hide, I am placing your name, not in the corner, not in the background, but at the center of my next miracle. This moment will mark a before and after in your life. They'll ask how it happened, they'll wonder why the meeting dissolved, they'll try to figure out why everything fell apart, when it came to removing you. But you will know the truth, you will know it wasn't luck, it was loyalty. Your loyalty to me, your trust even when you were breaking, your surrender even when you wanted answers. You passed the test of silence, the test of stillness, the test of waiting. And now heaven responds with a release. Party popper, celebrate with your spirit, even if your situation hasn't changed yet, because the breakthrough began in the spiritual, before it shows in the physical. Party popper, a miracle is walking toward your door. It may not knock loudly, it may arrive in an unexpected way. But when you feel the peace, the sudden relief, the heavy breath leaving your chest, you'll know that was me, that was my hand reaching in, tearing up every false decision, and rewriting the script with light. But now I ask you, when I place you back in position, will you rise with grace, will you speak with love, will you remember who saved you? Not because you were perfect, but because you were mine. This is your moment, not to fight, not to shout, but to witness. I am giving you front row access to your own restoration, and in front of the same people who tried to remove you, I will honor you, I will lift you, I will clothe you with wisdom, with strength, and with authority. Glowing star, say this out loud, what was stolen from me is returning multiplied, I will not be shaken. Glowing star, no more fear, no more asking why, no more begging people to see your value. That season is over, the new one begins now. Michael has closed the scroll, the seal is complete, the war is over. And my child, you won, because you didn't move when they moved, you didn't break when they pushed, you didn't run when it got dark. You stood, and I honor those who stand, when others run. Now remember this, the silence you kept was not weakness, but power gathering. The stillness you chose was not surrender, but strategy. And the waiting you endured was not emptiness, but preparation. Your life is about to overflow with breakthroughs. Doors that once seemed locked will fly open. Voices that once ignored you will now seek your counsel. And hearts that once rejected your light will find themselves drawn to your strength. You are not just returning, you are rising. Not just surviving, you are thriving. Not just existing, you are shining. Let your faith be the flame that no storm can extinguish. Let your hope be the anchor when waves crash. Let your love be the beacon that guides even the lost back home. There is a divine destiny woven into your soul, a purpose crafted before time began, and now it is unfolding in perfect timing. Hold fast to this truth. You are called for such a time as this. Your story is unique, your journey unmatched. The chapters ahead are filled with victory, favor, and peace that surpasses understanding. So walk boldly, speak gently, and love fiercely. Because the world needs the light, only you can bring. And when you feel overwhelmed, remember I am with you always. My angels surround you, my spirit empowers you, and my love never fails you. Stand tall, my beloved, your breakthrough is here, your season of restoration is now. The scroll has been opened, the promise has been sealed, your divine assignment awaits. Step into it with confidence, courage, and joy. This is not the end, but the glorious beginning. You were chosen, you were preserved, you were prepared. And nothing can stop what God has started in you. Not in bitterness, but in boldness and clarity. This is the moment where your spirit speaks louder than their lies. Your testimony will not come from the words of others, but from the proof of God's faithfulness in your life. The silence that once felt heavy will now be the soil where your victory grows. And every whisper against you will turn into a testimony that points back to the one who held you through it all. Child, you must understand, your season of waiting was not wasted time, it was a divine appointment. Every tear, every sleepless night, every prayer whispered in the dark, was part of the process, to prepare you for the throne that is set before you. The throne not made by human hands, but crafted in the heavens with eternal authority. And as you rise, you will see who truly stands with you, who was only passing time, and who was never meant to be part of your journey. There is no room for bitterness in your heart, only for peace and purpose. You will not spend your energy looking back at those who tried to remove you, but rather you will invest in the new alliances God is bringing to your table. These allies are chosen with precision, people who see your value, believe in your mission, and will walk with you through every challenge ahead. They will be the support system you need when the road looks long and the nights feel lonely. Remember, the enemy loves to isolate. That's why this attack came when you were most vulnerable. But God's love surrounds you like a fortress. It's unbreakable, unshakable, and forever protective. And because of this divine protection, you are not only preserved, you are promoted. Your next steps are steps of victory, even if the world around you doesn't see it yet. They will hear the echo of your triumph soon enough. Now, as you prepare for this next chapter, keep your heart steady and your mind clear. Don't let the noise of opposition distract you from the voice of the Spirit within. Your direction comes from a higher place, a place that sees beyond what your eyes can behold. Trust that the walls that closed in around you are only temporary, and the open doors ahead are waiting for your bold entrance. I want you to speak this truth over yourself now. I am chosen, I am covered, I am called. Nothing can remove me from the plan of God. Say it with conviction, let it fill every doubt, and erase every fear. Because the God who began this work in you is faithful to complete it. Your destiny is not dependent on human approval, but on divine purpose, and that purpose is greater than any meeting, any vote, any whisper. In the quiet moments, when the world seems still, remember that God's army is moving on your behalf. Archangel Michael stands ready to fight every battle for you. Every unseen force aligned against your progress is already defeated. You don't have to battle in your own strength, because a greater power is at work. This is not just spiritual encouragement, it is a guarantee. Look ahead, child, and see the horizon painted with promises fulfilled. The place where your name is honored, and your work celebrated. This is no longer a season of waiting, this is the dawn of your breakthrough. The moment where you step into the fullness of what has been prepared just for you. So walk boldly into each hour with confidence. Stand firm when doubts come. Speak peace over yourself and your future. The days ahead are filled with divine encounters, new opportunities, and breakthroughs that will silence every accusation. Your restoration is underway, and it will be public and undeniable. When the enemy tries to remind you of your past, remind yourself of the power that raised you above it. When voices rise against you, let your heart rise higher, with the truth that you are guarded by heaven itself. When the path looks uncertain, remember that God's light goes before you, clearing every step. You are not forgotten, you are not forsaken, you are a masterpiece in the making, a testimony walking forward, and a legacy unfolding. Every part of your story, pain, waiting, confusion, silence, was necessary to create the strength and wisdom you carry now. Now is the time to release every burden you've been holding. Lay down the weight of doubt, the chains of fear, and the prison of other people's opinions. Your freedom is here, your victory is here, your purpose is here. And as you rise, carry this with you. Your story is not just about survival, it's about triumph. Not just about endurance, it's about excellence. Not just about being seen, it's about being celebrated. The world may not understand it yet, but heaven cheers loud and clear. Let your spirit soar, on the wings of this truth. The meeting was just a moment, your destiny is eternal. The opposition was only a test, your calling is unstoppable. And the enemy's plans were only fuel, your faith is fire. You are moving into a place where no one can question your worth. Where every step is led by divine wisdom. Where every breath is filled with peace. And where your name is written in the book of life, with a glow that can never be dimmed. So stand tall, beloved, walk forward with the calm confidence of one who knows they are deeply loved, fiercely protected, and divinely appointed. Let every challenge remind you that you are exactly where you are meant to be, on the brink of something greater than you ever imagined. This is your moment to shine. Your moment to witness the impossible made possible. Your moment to live the promise whispered over you, long before the world could hear it. Keep your eyes on the author of your story. Keep your heart surrendered to the keeper of your destiny. Keep your spirit unshaken, because your victory is not just coming, it is already here. And so with every step, declare this over your life: I am chosen, I am covered, I am called, I will rise. The battle was fierce, but the victory is sweeter. The waiting was long, but the breakthrough is now. The silence was heavy, but the praise will be loud. You did not come this far to be moved aside, you came this far to be lifted up, to be honored, to be restored. And nothing, not a meeting, not a vote, not a whisper, can stop what God has started in you. Walk forward in peace, in power, and in purpose. Your story has just begun. Not just called but claimed. Anointed not only with words but with power. You carry within you a light that no darkness can extinguish, a fire that no setback can douse. And this fire is what will burn away every shadow of doubt that has ever tried to settle on your soul. It is your divine inheritance, your spiritual birthright, your unshakable foundation. Now as this new chapter unfolds, remember this: the battles you thought were losses, were actually lessons wrapped in disguise. The moments you felt alone, were actually the times I was closest, carrying you on wings of grace. The tears you shed were not wasted, they watered the soil, from which your victory will bloom. Your past struggles are not chains, they are the anvil, upon which your character was forged, making you stronger, wiser, and more resilient than ever before. So stand tall, beloved, stand with the quiet confidence of one who knows their worth is sealed in heaven. When you walk into a room, you carry more than your name, you carry the weight of divine purpose. And the people who once tried to silence you, will now find themselves listening, because your presence speaks louder than words ever could. You may still face moments that challenge your faith, days when the shadows loom large, and the enemy whispers lies. But in those moments, remember the scroll, remember the seal, remember that what was written, before the foundation of the world, cannot be undone by human hands. You are guarded by angels, surrounded by grace, and led by a God, who specializes in turning setbacks into comebacks. You are not called to hurry, you are called to trust. Trust in the timing that is perfect, even when it feels slow. Trust in the process that is refining you, even when it is painful. Trust that every closed door is redirecting you to a path so much greater than you imagined. Your future is not a question mark, but a declaration. Declare this now, with every fiber of your being: I am chosen, I am protected, I am destined for greatness. Let this declaration echo through your soul, and push back every fear, every doubt, every voice that says otherwise. Because the one who called you has not changed his mind. The one who promised to uphold you will never fail. And here is the gift I want you to carry forward. Your story is not just about what has happened, it is about what is coming. It is about the restoration that follows every trial, the joy that replaces every sorrow, the honor that crowns every sacrifice. Your destiny is being written in heavenly ink, and every page is filled with hope, triumph, and divine favor. Let no one tell you that you are too broken to be used, too late to be elevated, or too ordinary to be extraordinary. You are a masterpiece, a work of divine art, carefully crafted by the hands of the Creator Himself. And as you walk in this truth, you will find that the very atmosphere around you shifts, resistance gives way to acceptance, doubt turns into faith, and fear melts into boldness. Now is the time for you to rise. Not with clamor or shouting, but with a steady, unshakable faith. Not with anger or bitterness, but with a heart full of grace and gratitude. You have survived the storm, now you will dance in the rain. You have walked through the fire, now you will shine brighter than ever. As you move forward, keep your eyes fixed on the unseen. Because what is unseen is eternal, what is unseen is the realm, where miracles are born, and destinies are formed. The physical world may not yet show the fullness of your breakthrough, but the spiritual realm is already celebrating your victory. Angels are encamped around you, waiting for the moment to manifest what has been decreed. Speak life over your days, speak peace over your nights, speak boldness over your future. Use your words to create, to shift, to change the atmosphere around you. You are not a victim of circumstance, you are a victor by covenant. And the covenant that God has made with you is unbreakable. So embrace this season, with open hands and a willing heart. Let go of what no longer serves you. Release the bitterness, the hurt, the fear. They are like stones weighing you down, but you were never meant to carry them. Your destiny is light, freedom, and divine favor. You are stepping into a new dimension of your calling, one where your gifts will flourish, and your influence will expand. Doors that were once closed will open wide. People who doubted you will become witnesses to your glory. And most importantly, you will walk in the fullness of who God created you to be, radiant, confident, and unstoppable. Hold this truth close: you are deeply loved, fiercely protected, and divinely appointed. Nothing can separate you from the love that called you out of darkness into light. Nothing can snatch you from the hand that guides you. Your place is secure, your path is clear, and your future is bright. Now go forward in the assurance that this message carries you. You are not forgotten, you are not overlooked, you are chosen, you are destined, you are victorious. Walk with boldness, walk with peace, walk with the unshakable knowledge that your story is far from over, and the best chapters are yet to come. You are stepping into a moment crafted before time began, a moment where every delay was deliberate, every setback a setup for greater glory. The waiting room is empty now, because your invitation has been delivered, directly from heaven's throne. No more second guessing, no more feeling like you're an afterthought. You are the main event, in the divine narrative that's unfolding right now. Know this: every closed door was redirecting you to a door I've already unlocked. Every whisper of doubt was drowned out by the thunder of my promise. This is the place where fear dissolves, and faith takes root. This is where your heart will no longer tremble at the thought of loss, because I am your gain. I have gone before you, and I am clearing the way for your breakthrough. Rest in this truth, you are covered by a covenant that no enemy can breach. You are protected by a force that moves mountains and silences storms. You don't need to understand the how or the when, because your trust is the key that unlocks what's been reserved for you. Walk boldly into this new chapter, knowing that every part of your story, the struggles, the tears, the prayers, has been transformed into power, testimony, and victory. So tonight, as you close your eyes, let peace flood your spirit. Let hope anchor your soul. Let the knowledge that you are deeply loved and divinely chosen settle over you like a warm embrace. Tomorrow you will rise, not as the one who almost gave up, but as the one who overcame, the one who was never forgotten, and the one who is forever favored. You have not been removed, you have been appointed. You are not late, you are perfectly timed. Your destiny is not delayed, it is unfolding, exactly as it was written in the heavens. Trust the process, embrace the journey, and walk in the authority that comes from knowing the King of Kings is by your side. Amen.